Hello, you are welcome to Seed Matters, Special Education and Disability Matters. This is a platform where we discuss everything about something and something about everything in special education and disabilities. My name is Ebi Carlo Obo. Today we want to talk about different types of behavior disorders. We have different types of behavior disorders. Basically, they are categorized into two, and that is externalizing behavior disorders and internalizing behavior disorders. Now, we're going to take them one after the other. Externalizing behavior disorders are impulsive and distractible to people around. They are those behaviors that involve severe acting out or expressed towards people around. They are in the form of hyperactivity, being everywhere at the same time, not being able to sit down or sit still. Hyperactive kids, they engage in excessive activities and unnecessary movement that is not goal-oriented, to the extent they can be best described as busy doing nothing. Also, it can be in the form of aggression, and that is attacking or trying to attack people around. It can also be in the form of non-compliant, meaning not willing to cooperate with people around, not willing to obey authorities or adults in one's environment. It can also be in the form of property destruction, that is trying to destroy whatever thing that is within. It can be in the form of tearing it this way, it can be in the form of breaking it, it can be in the form of hitting it on the floor, just trying to destroy whatever thing that comes. We have kids like that. Also, it could be self-injurious behavior. Some kids will not attack anybody around them, they will not destroy whatever that is around them, or they will not be hyperactive, but then they attack themselves in the form of biting, in the form of head hitting on the wall, in the form of head hitting on the floor, in the form of twisting the hand, in the form of hitting themselves on the floor. Anything that can possibly lead to injury or wound or pain is what they engage in. Maybe because they have low sensitivity to pain. But basically, this acting out behavior or behavior expressed towards people around is not only disturbing, but also a serious cause for concern for adults around the child. Another type of behavior disorder is the internalizing behavior disorder. And this is acting in, not acting out, but acting in by the child. Behavior that is expressed towards self, not towards others. So here, it can be in the form of hypoactivity, and that is excessively calm and cool without, these kids we describe as disappearing into the furniture. They are just in one place, unnecessarily cool and collected, to the extent that it will attract attention. So that is hypoactivity. The other one for externalizing behavior is hyperactivity, everywhere at the same time. But this one, hypoactivity, means the child is just there. This hyperactivity can also be in the form of withdrawal or isolation, not wanting to relate with people, not wanting to mix with people or participate in any activity, just being withdrawn. That is also an internalizing behavior disorder, just being on his or her own, not wanting anybody to come close and not going close to anybody, not participating in anything, not willing to associate with anybody. Hyperactivity, withdrawn, isolated, that's the way they want to be. So another one that looks like it is unnecessary anxiety, fear, phobia, unfounded phobia. So you see kids that are unnecessarily fearful. There is nothing in the environment that is inducing the fear, but you find out that they are just there. They are as if something is going to happen to them. They'll be looking this way as if somebody is coming. That is another form of internalizing behavior disorder. Then we also have chronic depression, just being moody all day, all week. Chronic depression, depression without a cause. You'll notice that this person is moody, is not happy for no just cause, for no reason. It is internal. So these are internalizing behavior disorder. There is another one that combines these two behavior disorders, and that is low incidence disorders. Low incidence disorder in the sense that it combines the externalizing behavior disorder and the internalizing behavior disorder and put them together. Just that it is very rare. It is not common. It is in the form of schizophrenia. Schizophrenia in the form of selective mutism. You know, those kids that when they are at home, they are okay, they talk, they relate with people, they relate with their parents and siblings. But once they go outside or once a visitor is in their environment, they don't talk again, they don't relate, they just go quiet. Selective mutism. They are selective in where they express themselves. So we also have traumatic brain injury, TBI. These are rare cases and they are part of those low incidence disorders. This selective mutism, schizophrenia, TBI, traumatic brain injury, and some others, they are not common. They are infrequent behavior disorders to the extent that once they act out or acting, it is a serious cause for concern for people around. So these three are basically the types of behavior disorders. It's either it is externalizing behavior disorder, internalizing behavior disorder, or low incidence behavior disorder. But basically, all these behavior disorders are serious source of concern to parents and teachers because it does not only affect human relationship, it also affects academic performance. Because when these kids or these individuals are in the school setting, they don't conform. This non-conformity affects academic performance. It affects participation in classroom activities. It affects the teaching and learning in the classroom to the extent that there is need for special education. Please don't forget to comment, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe to Seed Matters so that you'll be getting other of our videos. Meanwhile, to know what behavior disorder is all about, check out our video on behavior disorders. Basically, today, we have only discussed types of behavior disorders. So for you to know more about behavior disorder itself, check out this video. Thank you. My name is Ebi Kalobo. See you in the next video.